The word retirement, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? सुन के excitement होती है या with the idea of not working for the paycheck anymore और एक freedom वाली feeling आती है या do you feel scared as you are not sure if you could save enough for those days? Retirement is actually a very sensitive subject, but फिर भी बहुत लोग इसको seriously नहीं लेते हैं. You may feel it is quite far, or feel that you are saving enough in EPF, PPF, और gratuity भी तो आनी है that will take care of this goal. And plus you may also say पहले दूसरे important goals देख लेते हैं like house, children education, marriage, vacations, retirement को तो last में सोचेंगे. अभी बहुत दूर है. कल किसने देखा है? Let me tell you a story. One retired person, let's call him Suresh. He was also of the same opinion. He used to work with a semi-government organization and had a secured pensionable job. While on the job, उन्होंने part of his EPF balance use कर लिया towards education and marriage of his kids and part own house purchase. उनके पास कुछ bank and corporate fixed deposits थी and also had a few life insurance policies जिन सब ने रिटायरमेंट के लिए अच्छा कॉर्पस बना के दिया. उनको घूमने का भी काफ़ी शौक था विच ही कॉन्टिन्यूड इवन आफ्टर रिटायरमेंट. इनफैक्ट जहाँ वो 2 टाइम घूमने निकलते थे साल में आफ्टर रिटायरमेंट अब 4 बार जाने लग गए हैं. बट लास्ट वीक व्हेन आई मेट हिम एट वन ऑफ द इन्वेस्टर अवेयरनेस सेमिनार ही लुक्ड क्वाइट वरीड अबाउट हिज फाइनेंसेस एंड रिटायरमेंट प्लान. ही टोल्ड मी दैट समथिंग इज नॉट गोइंग राइट. He is finding it difficult to live a comfortable life with this pension amount. मैंने उन्हें बोला show me your retirement plan, but he did not have one. So we decided to have a discussion on his cash flow after the session gets over. As he did not have any financial plan or no idea records of his spending structure, so it was quite difficult for me to figure out what went wrong. But while discussing with him, I pointed to some of the spendings which might be the cause of his current situation. So here's the list of those. Gifts and loans. The first day when he got his gratuity check, he was approached by his banking relationship manager with some suitable investments schemes for his money's growth. None of the scheme were related to annuity or monthly income क्योंकि इन्हें लगता था कि मंथली इनकम रिक्वायरमेंट तो पेंशन से पूरी हो जाएगी. सो अब सुरेश जो 60+ ईयर्स के थे सो ही वॉज नॉट एलिजिबल टू गेट द इंश्योरेंस कवर और उनकी हेल्थ प्रॉब्लम्स पॉलिसी इशुएंस के चांसेस भी कम कर रही थी. सो द बेस्ट एडवाइस द बैंक मैनेजर कुड गिव वॉज टू गिफ्ट द पॉलिसी टू हिज ग्रैंड चिल्ड्रन फॉर देयर सिक्योर्ड फ्यूचर. अब गिफ्टिंग टू ग्रैंड चिल्ड्रन हैज़ ऑलवेज बीन एन इमोशनल सब्जेक्ट और अगर एक के लिए लेंगे तो बाकी बच्चे नाराज़ हो जाएंगे. इसलिए सुरेश बॉट 3 पॉलिसीज सेपरेटली फॉर 3 ग्रैंड चिल्ड्रन हैविंग ईच ऑफ देम इंश्योर्ड इन द पॉलिसीज. नाउ ही इज पेइंग प्रीमियम एवरी ईयर फॉर ऑल दोज. इसके अलावा आफ्टर 2 years ऑफ रिटायरमेंट ही गिफ्टेड ₹10 lakh to his son for down payment of his new house. In the same year, one of his relatives asked for some monetary help, which was difficult for him to refuse. और अब आज की situation में, his son has moved to Australia and settled over there. The new house that was bought 5 years back is on sale, and the close relative has not yet returned the money. New purchase and repairs. The second year of his retirement, he bought a new car, which is 6-year-old now and is डिमांडिंग रिप्लेसमेंट अगेन. क्योंकि लास्ट ईयर सुरेश के क्वार्टरली ट्रिप पे कार में कुछ खराबी आ गई. ही स्पेंट अ ह्यूज सम ऑन द रिपेयर्स. एज द कार वॉज क्वाइट ओल्ड सो द इंश्योरेंस कंपनी से भी कुछ खास पैसा नहीं आया. इसके अलावा जब अकाउंट में पैसे काफ़ी थे तो लास्ट दिवाली पे ही चेंज हिज फर्नीचर, बॉट अ न्यू LED TV एंड अदर गैजेट्स. एनुअल हाउस वाइट वॉश और सम रिपेयर्स एवरी ऑल्टरनेट ईयर भी पैसे डिमांड करती है and require a good amount. Festivals. In India, festival expenses normally get increased when your daughters get married. ये मैंडेटरी नहीं है, बट अपने कल्चर में ऐसा ही है. Many families have a culture of gifting something or other on every festival to the daughter and her in-laws. Frequently, family get-togethers, other functions, and many such kinds of occasions also stress your finances. 3 years back, सुरेश जी की डॉटर की शादी हुई और लास्ट ईयर शी वॉज ब्लेस्ड विद अ सन. सो तब सुरेश जी ने इसका उनका गिफ्टिंग मैराथन चल रहा है तब से. ट्रैवल, leisure travel was one of the dreams of the Suresh after retirement. He wanted to see every nook and corner of India, and with the ease of cash flow, पैसे अकाउंट में हैं, so he was not bothered about the spending, and increased the frequency of travel from 2 before retirement to 4 now, without paying heed to the impact on the overall financial structure, financial position. This no doubt is one of the reasons, along with others, that his finances are feeling pressure. Medical is one of the reason of high expenses. So last year his wife was diagnosed with a heart problem and उनकी angioplasty करवानी पड़ी. Suresh himself is diabetic and has high cholesterol. Though the medical expenses did not bother him, being an retired, ex-government employee, he is covered under the government-sponsored medical program, and almost 100% of his medical spending gets reimbursed. But just imagine, if he had retired from a private job, expenses on angioplasty treatments would also have been covered under the medical insurance which he might have bought. But what about the OPD charges, regular and preventive healthcare checkups, medicine expenses, right? So all these things collectively would surely ruin anyone's financial savings. So what are the learnings? So, क्या समझे आप? क्या खुद को या किसी फैमिली मेंबर को रिलेट कर पाए स्टोरी के साथ? सो इट वॉज क्लियरली विजिबल इन सुरेश केस दैट सम ऑफ दीज स्पेंडिंग्स आर इमोशनल एंड सम आर अनसर्टेन, some are avoidable and some are necessary. Like 4 times travels a year could have been avoided. उसको 2 टाइम भी किया जा सकता है. Buying new furniture, TV could have been postponed. Financial situation देखते हुए थोड़ा सा प्लान करके. Investing in the name of grandchildren and thus parting away with one's own personal savings and compromising on retirement was an emotional thing. प्रॉब्लम कहाँ है कि कोई स्ट्रक्चर ही नहीं था स्पेंडिंग का. जो जब सामने आता खर्चा होता, बिना सोचे समझे, बिना उसका खुद की रिक्वायरमेंट को असर समझते हुए फ्यूचर पे क्या असर होगा. सुरेश नेवर फॉलोड अ बजटिंग अप्रोच. ही वर्कड ऑन एज एंड व्हेन फिलॉसफी एंड ड्यू टू द लैक ऑफ प्रॉपर डायरेक्शन ऑन गोल्स, इन्वेस्टमेंट एंड स्पेंडिंग, ही स्पेंट मोर देन 50% ऑफ हिज एंटायर सेविंग्स कॉर्पस and now finding it difficult in managing in the limited pension amount. But from this case, it is also noticeable that such kind of expenses like gifts, loans, festival, medical, etc. can crop up anytime. And if the finances are not in order, then slowly these spending will put a big dent in one's financial savings. और सोचो जब हम retired years की बात कर रहे हैं, then we are talking about those years when we are not, there would be no monthly income, will not get any regular paychecks. Everything has to be arranged from the limited savings, and thus prudence, caution, care is required. So what we conclude from all this? इसलिए जब आपकी रिटायरमेंट सेविंग्स के लिए कभी कॉर्पस कैलकुलेट करते हो, you should have a clear idea of your current monthly spending, add the expected and unexpected kind of annual expenses like birthdays, festivals, travel, etc., and add the expected non-frequent expenses to it like car replacement, new furniture, gadgets purchase, house whitewash, etc. You may also add up to 10 to 15% to your retirement spending goal to cover up the unexpected spending. Follow a strict budget before and after retirement. In fact, make a budgeting an integral part of your financial lives. अब सुरेश जैसे केस के लिए ये बहुत ही important हो गया, तो take a note of your actual and detailed spending structure and break up बनाइए उसका. It's better to learn from Suresh's experience and start planning for retirement at the earliest. Expect the unexpected and plan for everything that you can foresee. I hope you like this video and find my advice useful. Do let me know if you have any queries in the comment section. Thank you so much.